Hey, let's talk about Swiss cuisine. Honestly, I love Swiss food. Of course, since Switzerland is right smack dab in the middle of Europe, it shares a lot of cuisine from its surrounding neighbors. In fact, the Swiss are not only Germanic people, but also French and Italian, and another interesting culture known as Romansch in a few small towns in the southeastern canton of Graubünden. So all of these cultures influence the Swiss kitchen. Switzerland is mostly known for its cheese and chocolate, you probably guessed, both of which are extraordinary. I lived in Switzerland when I was a teen as an exchange student. And before I left for the country, I had eaten Swiss cheese in America, but that did not exactly prepare me for the cheese culture of Switzerland. In fact, I don't think I ever saw any American-style Swiss cheese while I was in Switzerland. Instead, I saw and tasted the most extensive and extraordinary variety of cheeses I have ever known. And I didn't see a lot of holes in it, honestly. Swiss cuisine is hearty, it's comforting, and yes, it usually has something to do with cheese. There are regional variations of dishes, but here are some of the most famous Swiss dishes. And the first one, you probably have guessed, fondue. Fondue is number one. Fondue is perhaps the most famous Swiss dish in the world, and it's gone around the world. Fondue is essentially a giant pot of melted cheese. Usually it's a blend of two of my favorite cheeses, Gruyere and Emmentaler, mixed with white wine, garlic, and a touch of Kirsch, which is a cherry brandy. It's traditionally eaten by dipping cubes of bread into the cheese using long forks and kind of twisting it to get all the cheese on it. It's a very social dish, always meant to be shared with friends or family. Here's another one you probably don't know as well, raclette. Like fondue, raclette is more melted cheese, but it's served differently. The term raclette refers to both the dish as well as the specific type of hard cheese used in the dish. Usually an entire half wheel of cheese is used. The cheese is heated using a very special raclette heater that melts the top layer of the wheel and grills it. It's then scraped off the wheel onto boiled potatoes on a plate and then accompanied by pickles and sometimes cured meats. Of course, also a hot tea or white wine is usually served with it. Here's another one of my favorites, Rösti. Rösti originated as a farmer's breakfast in the region of Canton Bern. Rösti is now a national treasure and eaten everywhere in Switzerland. It's very simple. It consists of grated potatoes that are pan-fried into a crispy golden cake. Usually eaten on its own, but it can be served with a fried egg on top with bacon or melted cheese, of course, or as a side dish with meats such as schnitzel or, my favorite, bratwurst, the sausages. And then here's another one, Zürcher Geschnetzeltes. This is a dish from Zurich, and it features thinly sliced veal sautéed with mushrooms and onions in a creamy white wine sauce. It's then finished with a touch of lemon or parsley and is traditionally served alongside Rösti. It's a type of Swiss schnitzel, but it's not breaded. And then this one, Älplermagronen. This is Alp macaroni. This is also known as shepherd's macaroni. This is a true Alpine comfort food. It's an all-in-one hearty meal consisting of macaroni pasta, potatoes, bacon, and coated in, you guessed it, creamy white cheese. It is traditionally garnished with crispy fried onions and served with a side of applesauce. So I think you're getting an idea of how important cheese is to Swiss cooking. But the country's dessert scene is equally as rich and diverse and deeply connected to regional traditions. Here are 5 of the most classic and iconic Swiss desserts. The first one is Zuger Kirschtorte. This was created in the canton of Zug. It is perhaps the most elegant of Swiss cakes. It consists of layers of vanilla sponge cake, buttercream, nut meringue, all delicately soaked in Kirschwasser. That's a very strong cherry brandy. That's wonderful. Here's another one, Bündner Nusstorte. This famous nut tart from the canton of Graubünden is a must-try. It features a rich, buttery pastry crust filled with mixture of caramelized walnuts, cream, and sugar. It's firm, it's chewy, and flavorful, making it the perfect accompaniment to a cup of coffee. And then there are meringues with double cream. This is Gruyere cream. Now, meringues are found in many different cuisines in Europe. The Swiss version is from the Gruyere region in Switzerland, French-speaking eastern Switzerland. This is a light, crispy meringue shell served with a large dollop of thick, rich crème double cream, which is cream directly out of the cow and then separated from all the milk so that it is essentially the highest milk fat content of any cream. It's a very simple but very decadent dessert. And here's one of my favorites, vermicelles. Vermicelles are made from ground chestnuts made into a paste or puree and then sweetened with sugar. This is then pressed through a sieve, even like a pasta press, to create spaghetti-like strands. It's often served in a mound by itself or atop a tart or a meringue, and usually comes again with a dollop of whipped cream. If you like chestnuts, then this is a must. And then this last one here, Basler Läckerli. Basler Läckerli. These originated in Canton Basel and are one of Switzerland's most traditional types of cookie or biscuit. They're very dense, very chewy, and spiced and made with a blend of honey and almonds and hazelnuts and candied citrus peel and a bit of kirsch. They are glazed with a sugar coating. They're crunchy, nutty, and kind of like a type of Swiss gingerbread. So I hope you've enjoyed a quick review of some of Switzerland's best dishes. I hope you can get a chance to enjoy them in Switzerland. And as they say in Switzerland, bon appetit or en gute miteinander.